4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, it's Amber. Let's jump right into it. I have been reselling for over 20 years and just want to help people with my knowledge so that they don't have to make the same mistakes that I did. So, today I am going to share with you QR codes and how they can help you with your reselling business on Poshmark. So I do have an article on Resellgenius.com which goes over different storage techniques, and there is a whole section in there which talks about how to make your own free QR codes and stuff like that. Recently, One Shop, which is the automation app that I use for Poshmark, they added a QR code to their shipping labels because you can ship directly from One Shop instead of Poshmark, because you can add a bunch of other, you can add like eBay, Mercari, etc. on there. So I guess for people who have that, it's more convenient. I just print them off Poshmark. But I thought the idea was really clever. And because I'm already using QR codes for my inventory storage to keep organized, I thought that I would do a quick video on how you can make your own QR codes to put on stickers, thank you stickers, insert into thank you cards, or even put on the label like One Shop does. But I'd probably put them inside the thank you cards because I always write a thank you card. What is a QR label or QR code? Here is an example. Oh man, am I going to have trouble with this? Here we go. This, I can't see. That's a QR code. Oh, I got lipstick all over my hand because I went like this, because that usually stops it from getting on your teeth. So that's a definite trick. But let me try not to get red lipstick over everything. Anyways, can we see? That's not going to work. You can't see anything. All right, so what is a QR code, you may ask? Well, I will show it to you right on the screen. A QR code is basically something that looks like a square kind of technology box, and you can scan it with your phone, any phone. You don't even need an app. And before you open your camera app, and before you take the picture, you make sure it's aligned with the QR code, and then a website will pop up or something will pop up. And then before hitting the, pressing the button to take the picture, instead you press the QR code on your phone's camera screen, and then it'll bring you to that place. Now that place can be anything. It can be your Poshmark closet, which is what I'm suggesting. Start again. It could be your Poshmark closet website address, which I definitely recommend. And you can find that by going not on the app, but going on the web. So how do you find your Poshmark website address? Well, you can't use the app. You have to use like an actual browser and go into Poshmark and you sign in, and then you find your closet, and at the very top of the browser bar, copy and paste, and that's going to be your closet. There is also a special format to it, which I will put on the screen. However, it's just even better to get it direct from the source, just in case there's any weird stuff going on. And once you have that URL or address, and you put that onto your QR code, then whenever anybody scans that QR code, they're going to get taken straight to your Poshmark closet. Now, you could even have a landing page which has all your selling websites on there. eBay, Poshmark, StockX, oh, I guess not StockX because that's anonymous, but, Grailed, etc. I mean, the inventory storage one is like brilliant, and I think you should definitely look at that article on Resellgenius.com in the Genius portal, which is the free resource for resellers that I created just to download all my info and hopefully help people. Once you have your QR code, you are going to want to buy some sticker sheets. They could be plain, they could be matte, they could be cheap, they could be expensive. These ones are 2-inch diameter. These ones are 1.5 diameter. so you can see the difference in sizes. But anything will do. If you have a Cricut, even better. If you don't have a Cricut, don't worry, because you can either buy the ones that are pre-cut or you can just cut them yourself. Any kind of sticker paper, even label paper would work. So you're gonna set up your QR codes. There's tons of free sites. You can just Google free QR code, but I do have a couple that I use that I will share with you on the screen. And then you just set up what you want them to see and put it where you want people to see it. I always package my my Poshmark with bubble wrap, tissue, a nice white bow, but I always write just a handwritten thank you card. Just something really simple. And on the back of it, I stick the other half of the shipping label that Poshmark prints out. It has a little picture of what they bought and a little checkbox that you can mark off. And, like, I think that's kind of professional. It's like the receipt. So one side is that, and the other side is my handwritten note. And then you could put your QR code as a sticker on that, or you could put the QR code just, loose inside there. And that would encourage past buyers to come back to your closet and buy something. And the other thing I do write on my cards is I say, if you mention this Anthropology sweater that you bought and you come to my closet again and buy something, just mention that and I'll give you a special discount. I don't say what the special discount is because honestly, it depends on what they're going to buy. If they're going to buy like a $5,000 jacket, 20% off that is quite significant. But if they're buying a t-shirt, then 20% off might be fine. I actually don't have a lot of room built in to my listings. I would say I probably have about 15% built in. I don't add a big buffer because I just don't want to be like the used car salesman who has to like haggle over price. But I will say, always counter an offer with a counter. Don't decline. Oh, I was talking in my last video about the Posh Stats and the seller tools. There is also on that same section on your Poshmark app an area where you can see where your sales came from. So you can see whether they came from offers, whether they came from, direct purchase, blah, blah, blah. So that's also a really helpful thing. But I think they had the stats in one of my other videos. It was quite high. When I look at my actual data, most of my sales come from offers. Not all. Now I have to look at it because I just need to tell you what it is. So Poshmark. Go to your little name at the bottom right, at the bottom of the screen. Then go to My Seller Tools. Then go to Closet Insights. And if you scroll down, you will see Order Insights. So first I'm going to change this to current year. And if I go to Order Insights, you can do sales, listings, solds, or orders, and it will tell you if it's an offer, a bundle offer, a buy now, or a bundle buy it now. Looking at mine just for 11 months of the year, 3.7% of all of my sales came from bundle offers. 60.19% came from offers. 1.85% came from bundle buy it now, which that's like awesome. That's the best one. And then 34.26% came from buy it now. So that is actually quite a lot of buy it now, but I am starting to do more counter offers with offers as opposed to just declining a lowball offer. I'll actually counter. It has worked a few times, and so I would expect that to go up a little bit. But God, isn't it great when you wake up in the morning and you see somebody who just bought your item without even offering anything, and then you see on their username that there is no username and it's a blank face, and you know what that means? That means they found your item on Google and they bought it and they didn't have to register for Poshmark. Poshmark allows them to buy something without registering. Now, of course, they can register afterwards or not register at all, but yeah, that's the best. Getting your items sold on Google for full price. I would love to hear what you think about Resellgenius. And if you haven't gone to resellgenius.com and clicked on the Genius portal, which is the free knowledge database for resellers, then you need to go right now, please. But there's so much information there, really. I would definitely recommend it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I would love to hear what you would like to hear about next, because I have a brain chock full of reseller tips. So I really appreciate everybody who watched this, all the subscribers, all of the likers, all of the commenters, and yeah, I just really, really appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. This has been Amber. Have a good night or week or day. Bye.